Is it normal for the bleeding from a natural miscarriage to last longer than a week?
Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we'll be discussing an important question that many women may have. Is it normal for the bleeding from a natural miscarriage to last longer than a week? Miscarriages are emotionally challenging experiences, and understanding what to expect during this time is crucial. So, let's dive in and explore this topic together.
Understanding the duration of bleeding after a natural miscarriage.
When experiencing a miscarriage, it's essential to remember that every woman's body is unique, and the duration of bleeding can vary. Bleeding after a natural miscarriage typically lasts for several days to a week, with the heaviest bleeding occurring during the first few days. This bleeding is similar to a heavy period and may be accompanied by blood clots and tissue passing from the uterus.
Factors that may influence the duration of bleeding.
While the average duration of bleeding is within the range mentioned earlier, there are several factors that can influence the length of bleeding after a natural miscarriage. These factors include 1. Gestational age. The length of the pregnancy at the time of the miscarriage can affect the duration of bleeding. The further along the pregnancy was, the more time it may take for the uterus to fully shed its lining. 2. Individual variation. As mentioned earlier, every woman's body is unique, and individual differences can play a role in how long bleeding lasts. Some women may experience shorter or longer periods of bleeding. 3. Incomplete miscarriage. In some cases, a miscarriage may be incomplete, meaning that not all pregnancy tissue is expelled from the uterus. This can lead to prolonged or intermittent bleeding until the remaining tissue is passed or removed through medical intervention. 4. Medical conditions. Certain medical conditions, such as polycystic ovary syndrome, PCOS, or uterine fibroids, can affect the duration of bleeding after a miscarriage. If you have any underlying medical conditions, it's important to discuss them with your healthcare provider.
When to seek medical attention.
While bleeding lasting longer than a week can be normal for some women, there are instances where it's important to seek medical attention. If you experience any of the following, it's recommended to consult your healthcare provider. Excessive bleeding. If the bleeding is exceptionally heavy and you are soaking through a pad or tampon every hour for several hours in a row, it could be a sign of a complication and requires medical evaluation. Foul odor or fever. If you notice a foul odor coming from the vaginal discharge or if you develop a fever, it may indicate an infection, and medical attention is necessary. Severe pain. If you experience severe abdominal pain or cramping that is not relieved by over-the-counter pain medications, it's important to seek medical advice. Remember, trust your instincts. If you feel that something is not right or you're concerned about your symptoms, don't hesitate to reach out to your healthcare provider for guidance and reassurance. To summarize, while bleeding lasting longer than a week can be normal after a natural miscarriage, it's crucial to consider individual variation and other factors that may influence the duration. If you're unsure or concerned about your symptoms, it's always best to consult with your healthcare provider. They can provide personalized advice and support during this challenging time. We hope this video has provided you with helpful information, and we'll see you in the next one.